Hello, dear listener. Tonight, let's travel once again to the magical world of Westeros. This is the calm retelling of Game of Thrones Season 7. Find a cozy spot, let your body rest, close your eyes if you wish, and listen closely to this beautiful tale, full of dragons, brave warriors, and deep secrets. Stay with me until the end. It will relax your mind and help you understand this part of the story. And if you enjoy this journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment which story you want to hear next. Now, let's begin. The cold winds had truly started to blow. The White Walkers were coming. At Winterfell, Jon Snow was now king in the north. He called his people together. Jon said softly, "The enemy is real. The dead are marching. We must stand together, or die." At Dragonstone, Daenerys Targaryen arrived with her dragons, her army, and her dreams. She had waited so long. Now, she was ready to take back the throne. She looked out at the sea and whispered, "Shall we begin?" Jon traveled to Dragonstone to ask Daenerys for help. They needed each other. He needed her dragon glass to fight the dead, and she needed the North's support. Their first meeting was tense. Daenerys said, "Bend the knee, and I will help you." But Jon replied, "I came to fight the real war, not play games of thrones." Though they disagreed, they started to understand each other. Something gentle began to grow between them. Meanwhile, Cersei Lannister, now Queen of the Seven Kingdoms, was ready for war. She didn't believe in White Walkers. She only cared about power. With her brother Jaime, she prepared for battle. But her heart was growing darker, colder. Even Jaime started to feel something wasn't right. He said quietly to her, "Is there anything left of you that's human?" Daenerys showed her strength. With one dragon and the Dothraki army, she burned many of Cersei's soldiers. The field turned to fire. Even Jaime was almost killed, but saved just in time. Tyrion, watching from far away, looked worried. She must not become what her father was, he whispered. Daenerys was powerful, but would she stay kind? Jon, along with a small group including Tormund, the Hound, Jorah, and Gendry, went beyond the wall. Their goal was dangerous: capture a dead soldier, to prove to Cersei that the threat was real. The snow was deep, the cold was biting, they fought hard and were almost lost. But just when all seemed over, Daenerys came with her dragons to save them. Sadly, one dragon, Viserion, was killed by the Night King and taken. He now had an ice dragon of his own. A meeting was called in King's Landing. Jon, Daenerys, Cersei, Tyrion, and many others met in an old place called the Dragon Pit. Jon showed Cersei the white. It screamed and thrashed. Even Cersei looked afraid. Jon said firmly, "We must stop fighting each other. The real war is against the dead." Cersei agreed to help, but she was lying. She had no plans to send her army. At Winterfell, Bran and Samwell Tarly discovered the truth. Jon Snow's real name was Aegon Targaryen. He was not Ned Stark's son. He was the true heir to the Iron Throne. But Jon didn't know yet. He and Daenerys had already grown very close. They shared a quiet moment on a ship, and feelings bloomed. In the final moments of the season, the Night King, riding the now dead dragon Viserion, broke the wall. Blue fire burned through the ice. The wall, which had stood for centuries, fell. The army of the dead marched south, and winter had truly come. And so, the world of Westeros stood at the edge of war like never before. The living had little time. The dead were near. Thank you, dear friend, for staying with me until the end of this gentle journey. I hope your heart feels calm, and your mind feels rested. If you enjoyed this peaceful retelling, please like, subscribe, and share this with a friend who loves Game of Thrones. And let me know in the comments, which story shall we tell next? Until next time, dream of dragons, brave kings, and snowy forests. Good night.